Okay, welcome everyone to, I don't know what number this is, Inform Seminar on New Religiosity and Sustainable Food Cultures. We've got a lovely audience here at King's College London today, and we've also got quite a lot of people online. Inform, as many of you are very familiar with Inform, but some of you might be new. Inform was established in 1988 by Professor Eileen Barker, who's still here to observe us, but has no responsibility for any of the content. And it was established at the London School of Economics to prevent harm based on misinformation, inaccurate information, and prejudice about new and minority religions. The point of Inform is to provide as accurate and up-to-date information about the small minority new religions as possible. And an important part of this is bringing people together from the very beginning. Eileen was holding 2 seminars a year in person at the LSE, where people from a variety of perspectives would come together and talk about a shared topic that was to do with new religiosity. So today we're continuing that tradition by having a focus on sustainable food cultures. There's some of the speakers today are academics, some are activists or participants, some are a bit of both, quite a lot are a bit of both. Each time we do a seminar, we try to bring together people who may not otherwise encounter each other. So when it comes to questions and answers, it's if you could be respectful of other people's positions and try to stay on topic. I don't think that will be too much of a problem, but that's really important. We're also trying a bit of a new format today. We traditionally held our seminars on Saturdays. Then this got a bit disrupted with the pandemic and we started holding them online. This is the first one we've ever done on a Friday, and we're doing it in a compressed time frame so that people can get off-peak trains, among other reasons. And it also means that our format of online, offline hybrid is a bit new. So the talks are all much briefer than usual, and I'm going to try my best to stick to time. But there's also going to be lunch. So if you've got questions that aren't covered in the 5 minutes and you're here today in person, please bring them up over lunch. We'll try to balance the online and offline. And there's also the panel session at the end of the day, which would be another chance to bring up any questions that you might have, especially shared ones or questions that apply to more than one speaker. The other main thing I need to remind you about is the Chatham House Rule, which is when a meeting or part thereof is held under the Chatham House Rule, participants are free to use the information received, but neither the identity nor the affiliation of the speakers nor that of any other participant may be revealed. Because this is a bit hybrid, the Chatham House Rule is a bit hybrid. So this means that if the speaker's name and title is publicly available, and we're recording this on YouTube, for those who are happy, we will put the recordings of the speech only, the pre-prepared bit, and not the question and answers on YouTube afterwards, and we'll check with all the speakers. But if you have any concerns, please just email Inform, and we can edit out things or not put your recording up. That's absolutely fine. So it means that the bits that then become in the public domain aren't under this rule, but the conversations you have in the Q&A, the conversations you have outside over lunch, that is all under Chatham House Rule. Okay, so we now have this particular session has been co-sponsored by the Global Challenge. I'm going to invite Maria to come up and talk about the different Open University projects that is kind of inspiring this particular seminar and her work on the subject, which goes for many years, and then I'll come back and share the session.
Thank you so much, Suzanne, and thank you so much for having us here, in the way that, welcoming us here. And this is an Open University funded project, funded by the Center for Global Challenges and Social Justice in the School of Social Sciences and Social Justice at the OU. I am really pleased that we are having it in this format. It's really exciting. And my own project was funded by the Open Societal Challenges program at the Open University. I'll say more about that when I speak about my own project, but I think that without further ado, we should just get to the talks. There's not much more to say about the Open University.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Maria. But it just as a kind of a shout out to other academics in particular, if there's a project that relates to new religiosity and Inform, reach out if you want to kind of do a collaboration. We've got a book series, we've got the seminar series, there's lots of stuff. We like joining grants, so just a small pitch.